Hello everyone, my name is Bulba. Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is just 2 very short or long months away depending on how excited you are for it. And as courtesy to celebrate that we are getting closer to this amazing release date, trusted animation and entertainment news source Collider, as well as the official Helloverse Twitter accounts, have blessed us with 8 exclusive news screenshots from Season 2 that I'm going to be showing in this video. They're really interesting, they're really cool, so if you want to stay around and find out what could be happening, now's your chance. And I also have another video coming about another major Hazbin Hotel announcement, but I'm going to get to that not this video, but likely my next video, which I'll try to have out this week as well. But without further ado, let's just get right into it. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe as any support's appreciated. Our first screenshot has to do with Lucifer and Alastor. Now, I know there's a ton of people out there who ship these two, and those people are going to have a field day with this screenshot. Not in a bad way, in an amazing way, because I love seeing just people so excited about their corners and ships in any fandom. And Lucifer and Alastor is definitely one that's a lot to work with. Obviously, they look very not pleased with each other in this screenshot, which is like, okay, then they're not getting along. But hey, you can never know what could be happening. There are so many times where a screenshot from anything or a clip will get released, and it is completely the opposite of what we expected was going to happen. So the same could likely be happening here. But yeah, Alastor has got his little mug. It has a very fun message on it, and Lucifer looks a little, I don't even want to say mad. He looks like he's trying to like tease Alastor in some way, like, dare I say, rage bait him. But yeah, don't really know what's going on here. Alastor definitely looks pissed though, even though he still has his smile that he always loves to keep. But you can tell deep down he is angered, and there is so much room to understand what could be going on here, and I guess we'll have to see in 2 months. Next up, we have another screenshot that features the V's, Vox, Velvet, and Valentino. Now, I would be lying if I said I wasn't obsessed with these 3. These 3 are definitely my favorite characters in the show. I think the only exception to that is Vaggie, in which if I had to make a Mount Rushmore of characters in the show, it would be these 3 and Vaggie. Definitely my top 4. And if you know anything about me, about which characters I love, how much I love them, and why, you would know that I am going to be completely normal about this screenshot for the video, but completely not normal about it when talking about it anywhere else. But yes, these 3 are incredible. I remember we saw a scene like this where Vox had his arms wrapped around the 2 of them in the Stayed Gone song in Season 1. And who knows, maybe this could be another song featuring the V's. I think that'd be a pretty fun idea. And although Stayed Gone didn't have any singing content from Valentino or Velvet, who knows, there could be a change of pace this time and we could be witnessing that. But until then, yes, they have the V's Tower behind them. Very interesting stuff going on here, and we'll just have to wait and see what that's all about. Our third screenshot has to do with Charlie, Baxter, and Nifty. And I believe this is the first full screenshot of Baxter we've seen where he's fully in color, finalized stuff. And it's so cool. Just look at him. I don't remember off the top of my head who's going to be voicing him, but I'll put it on screen right now in the video when I edit it. And yeah, Nifty seems to be showing a hairball to Baxter of sorts. It honestly looks like it could be Husk's hair in some way. I don't know where Nifty got her hands on that, but I'm sure we'll find out in the episode when it does come out. And Baxter looks a little, like he's new to everything. He looks like he could be born yesterday if you convince me hard enough, and that's hilarious to think about. He does not know what he's doing. Obviously, I'm not trying to baby him as a character. He could be a lot more complex than that, but hey, just from this screenshot, it does look pretty funny. And Charlie obviously looks very nervous about the whole thing. And Nifty looks psychotic as always, but we love her for that. Nifty is amazing. Next up, we have Serpentius in heaven. He is chained up here. Not a great look for him. Not a great look for anyone if they were chained up in heaven. You got to do something pretty bad to have that happen to you. But I'm pretty sure, and although we cannot see, so don't take this as fact, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the fact that Lute is not very willing to accept that sinners can be redeemed. And now that Adam is gone, it feels like she might try to have her full control way. I don't know how much of an influence Abel, Adam's son, is going to have on the whole heaven hierarchy. I imagine he will be the direct successor to Adam, considering, Adam was his dad. And I'm sorry if you can hear the plane above my house right now. That's pretty funny. Anyways, I'm going to leave that in the video because it's funny. But anyways, yes, I don't know if Abel or Lute is going to directly take the throne after Adam's passing, but either way, that could definitely have a huge impact on what happens in the show. And considering Serpentius is in chains, part of me wants to say Lute, but I don't want to make assumptions, so I'd rather figure out when the series actually comes out. Either way, though, still not a great look. Serpentis is in chains, and that's not something any of us want to see, considering he is probably one of the most beloved characters in the show. Next up, we have the entire Heaven gang. This is a cool, fun, I almost said trio. No, this is a fun, let's call him a squad. 4 people sounds like a squad, right? We have Serpentis in Heaven, as he's been redeemed. We have Emily on the left. We have Ebel on the right. And on the top, we have St. Peter. That's a very fun combo. I really hope these 4 can be like getting along. They can become like a regular recurring squad. They can be like, I can't think of a good analogy, but like, you know, just any like team you can think of in any show, they can be like that. Just a fun loving, what the hell, why not, entertaining kind of stuff, right? All 4 of these characters, I'm gonna be honest, I know that might sound a little weird to say considering we haven't seen anything of Abel at all, but from what I've heard about how he's going to be and the fact that he's going to be voiced by Patrick Stump, lead singer of Fall Out Boy, I feel like there's a lot of room for potential with his character, and I cannot wait to see what he's actually like. Now, yes, he's the son of Adam, and Adam may not be the nicest or respectful character in the show, but I do feel like Abel will turn a new leaf, or he'll be a lot better than Adam was in that aspect. He seems very modest. He seems very respectable. He seems like he understands things a lot better than his father did. And I think that's a very interesting concept. And obviously we know Emily is just a huge bundle of joy, always willing to see the good in people, always willing to just try new things. She's basically Heaven's version of Charlie, if we're being honest, which makes sense because it's Heaven and you think people would be like that there. So if anything, Charlie would be the like black sheep of this whole dynamic here, but either way, Emily is amazing and we love her. St. Peter we haven't seen too much of. We saw him briefly in episode 6 of season 1, but he did seem like kind of silly, kind of funny. He did have one of the least liked songs in season 1, if not the least liked song. If you remember when I did a community ranking kind of thing of the Hazbin Hotel season 1 soundtrack, where I had you all vote, in which, yes, I do plan on doing that again for season 2, as well as Hell of a Boss season 1, the soundtrack fully releases. So keep your eyes out for that. That will be coming. The Hell of a Boss one will be in September, and the Hazbin Hotel one will be in October. But I'm not going to stay too focused on that because that's not the point of this video, and then I want to get distracted like I usually do when I make these videos, and I'm sorry for talking fast, but I'll try to slow it down just for you. Anyways, yes, I cannot wait to see how Serpentis can fit into this whole dynamic. I think all 4 of them will really hit it off just by this screenshot alone. We can already see them getting along very well, and I hope that keeps up. I hope there's no betrayals or secret chams going on in the back, but I don't think that'll happen, but maybe I'm too hopeful. Maybe that's just wishful thinking on my end. We'll just have to wait and see. Our next screenshot is Loot just straight up aura farming. It's kind of hilarious. I think it's supposed to look badass, and I'm not trying to deny that it doesn't look badass because obviously this is a very great way to capture whatever's going on here. I imagine it's a song. This does look like the kind of thing you'd see in a song, but it's funny just to imagine Loot just like aura farming in private, like trying to think she's like the shit when it's like, girl, what are you doing? Obviously, she's a really cool character. I do like her as a character. I'm not trying to say I don't like her, but I don't think she's exactly going to take the news of Adam passing well, which is understandable considering how close the two were. But I feel like her intention to probably, and I'm not saying this is a confirmed intention of hers, but the fact that it's most likely that she will try to take this out on others or bring others down, such as Serpentis, which could be why he's in the chains. I feel like her doing that is not a very smart choice on her end, and that's not going to be beneficial for anyone, including herself. I don't feel like that'll help her gain more power, and I feel like that could backfire in the end. But I could be wrong in it entirely. That could be not her motive, but we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the way Loot looks here is pretty funny. I will admit that. Next up, we have a very interesting screenshot. This is probably one of the most interesting of the bunch, in my opinion. We have what looks like one of Vox's like planes thingy. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a plane, but you can see it in the screenshot. It's like some flying aircraft kind of thing, and it's broadcasting on a huge screen on the side of it a message that is questioning whether or not Charlie Morningstar, Princess of Hell, is a dictator. Now, obviously, this is just fear-mongering on Vox's end. It's pretty funny to think about it, honestly. And I can totally see why Vox would be trying to do something like this, because obviously it makes the hotel look bad and makes the V's look better for exposing this so-called side of Charlie that obviously we know isn't true. She doesn't have any bad intentions that we know of. And it's obviously just Vox being Vox. Charlie Morningstar is a dictator. We'll find out. Obviously we know she's not, but it's hilarious to think about. and it's so funny because it's like I had a discussion with some people about this, and we had a discussion with some people in the Hazbin Hotel Discord server about how like all these screenshots are just like so much to unpack, and this is probably like the most interesting one. It's funny to see what if Vox has any true underlying motives. This could also be something to get back at alastor indirectly, because we know Vox has a very interesting one-sided relationship with alastor, very parasocial, very targeted. I don't know how to describe it. I feel like we don't fully understand what it's like fully, but we could find out more of that in season 2, which is going to be very interesting to see. And last but not least, our final screenshot has Vox inside the hotel with Charlie. Now, you can see he has a limousine parked out in the back. It's very hard to see because it's like behind the door frame, which is very small. But yes, Vox and Charlie are in the hotel together. Seeing them interact is going to be something incredible, I just want to say. There's so many things that could happen, and I'm so curious to see how this conversation is going to happen, how alastor is going to take it, and how Vox is going to react to the fact that alastor is likely in the same building as him during this scene. Vox is trying to do anything he can to get close to alastor, because as much as he tries to say he hates that man, we know Vox is obsessed with alastor. It's kind of hilarious, but I imagine it's going to continue in season 2. I don't feel like that would just stop out of nowhere. But yeah, those were all 8 screenshots from Hazbin Hotel Season 2 that were released today by both Collider and the official Helloverse social media accounts. It's a lot to unpack. I feel like we could be in for some incredible things in Season 2. Now, I don't know which episodes any of these are from. I don't know how many episodes they're going to be. I imagine it'll be around 8. Maybe we could get a little more, but I imagine it's going to be around 8. Obviously, this Season 2 is going to release on Wednesday, October 29th, which will be something to very much so look forward to. If you would like to watch the show for free, because obviously it's going to be on Prime Video and you got to have paid for that, but not everyone can pay for things like that. So if you are someone who wants to watch the show for free, please join my Discord server. We are going to be doing live watch parties of it. We're going to watch it that evening. If you would like to watch that, go to those watch parties so you can watch the show for free. Please join my Discord server. Obviously, you have to be 13, just like you have to do for the entire Discord platform. And yeah, I hope to see as many of you there as possible, because this is going to be a really fun experience that I cannot wait to share with you all. Obviously, I got another very cool Hazbin Hotel related video coming up later this week, most likely, because there's been a lot of cool announcements, and oh my god, so much stuff to look forward to. Like I said earlier, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. All the support helps, and as always, I want to give a huge shout out to my current channel members, Billy, Snowball, and Emily, Mira's #1 wife, for the constant support. If you would like to purchase a channel membership and help benefit the channel just as much as these 2 lovely people are doing right now, it is only $4.99. Just click the join button next to the subscribe button on my channel. Any support helps, and I can put my money into more resources, such as buying stuff and showcasing it in videos relating to the Helloverse. And I know there is the Hazbin Hotel Ultimate Package for Season 2 that I have on the way, and I would love to do an unboxing video when that arrives at my house. But obviously that thing costed $200 for the Ultimate Package, so if you are someone who would like to help support stuff like that, purchase a channel membership. It's worth it, I promise. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!